Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a book haul for you. Well, 2 DVDs and then tons of books. So basically I sold my Wii U because I'm trying to beat the bandwagon of when Switch comes out. I'm sure a lot of people will be selling their Wii U's. So I just went ahead and did it at my local McKay's, and I got like $100 of credit there. So I kind of finagled it where I got all these books and 2 DVDs while also walking away with $70 cash. It was a good day for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Insert applause. Thank you. I know a little bit about each book, but I really don't know that much. I feel like it's the story of BookTube that I don't really like to know a whole lot going into a book. I just like to get into it and then I'll figure it out. You know, good or bad. But the 2 movies that I got, I read Rebecca. When did I read that? In January. Loved it. I know that Alfred Hitchcock made a movie about it, but I picked this up, gonna watch it. I'm in an F. Scott Fitzgerald mood right now because I started watching that show about Zelda Fitzgerald and learning about their relationship. And so I kind of have been picking back up F. Scott Fitzgerald's work, kind of learning a little bit more about him as a person, and just wanting to read his works later in life, because the last time I read them was in high school. Netflix has The Great Gatsby, the Robert Redford version. I don't know, if you haven't watched this version of it, it's so good, and Leonardo DiCaprio. Anyway, so I'm wanting to complete my collection, as you can see, and I'm adding 5 more to my collection. I found The Quest of the Missing Map, The Clue in the Old Album, The Ghost of Blackwood Hall, The Clue of the Black Keys, and Moonstone Castle Mystery. So, as soon as I get that full collection, I'm going to start rereading them. So I'm going to put them in my stack here. I believe that this came out not too long ago. Swimming Lessons by Claire Fuller. Let's see what you're about, because I remember I knew that I wanted to read you, but I don't know. Ingrid Coleman writes letters to her husband Gil about the truth of their marriage, but instead of giving them to him, she hides them in the thousands of books he has collected over the years. When Ingrid has written her final letter, she disappears from the beach, leaving behind her beautiful but dilapidated house by the sea, her husband, and her 2 daughters, Flora and Nan. 12 years later, Gil thinks he sees Ingrid, my sinuses, I can't say Ingrid, from the bookshop window, but he's getting older and it's an unlikely sighting. Flora has never believed her mother drowned, returns home to care for her father, and tries finally to discover what happened to Ingrid. But what Flora doesn't realize is that the answers to her questions are hidden in the books that surround her. Scandalous and whip-smart, Swimming Lessons holds the Coleman family by the light, exposing the mysterious truths of a passionate and troubled marriage. I don't know, it's not really anything that I've read before, and sounds very interesting. So it was a new release, so I was lucky to find it for $5. Okay, this next hunker is The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton, or Catton. Who are you? Eleanor Catton. It is 1866, and Walter Moody has come to stake his claim in New Zealand's gold rush. On the stormy night he arrives, he stumbles across a tense gathering of 12 local men who have met in secret to discuss a series of unexplained events. A wealthy man has vanished, and a prostitute tried to end her life. An enormous cache of gold has been discovered in the home of the luckless drunk. Moody is soon drawn into a network of fates and fortunes that is complex and exquisitely ornate as the night sky, richly evoking a mid-19th century world of shipping, banking, and gold rush boom and bust. The Luminaries is at once a fiendishly clever ghost story, a gripping page-turner, and a reinvention of the lore and power of the Zodiac. I don't know. I've seen this on BookTube. People say it's pretty good. I picked it up for like $6. I decided I would give it a shot. Next is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I've always had my eye on this when I went to McKay's, so I just decided, since I had a lot of money in the bank, that I would just go ahead and pick it up. So, you know, I know that this is a classic, but I don't really want to know much more than that. I know that I do want to get to this very soon, and it has cool edges there. You can't see it. So with my $70, I decided to go to Books A Million because they had the 20% off kind of deal. And this book has been going around the booktubes as well, and people say that they really enjoy the series. So I picked up Selection by Kira Cass. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. I don't know. I don't really know anything about this, but I've heard it's good. So I'm wanting to get more into series, and this seems like a pretty quick I could whip through these, and I think the covers are really pretty. There's like a purple one, there's an orange one, there's a blue one. It just looks pretty, and I've heard it's good, so whatever. I mean, all these I've heard that they're good. The next one that I picked up was The Mothers by Britt Bennett. This has also been making the rounds on BookTube, so I saw it for about $7 at McKay's, so I thought I would pick it up, and I'm gonna start reading it. And lastly, Throne of Glass. Picked up the first one, so I got 2 new series that I can start and work on here. I really want to read Sarah J. Maas, A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I was told to kind of read Throne of Glass first to kind of see her progression of her writing, and I agree with that, even though I wish I could be a part of this May release of the new book. But, you know, we can't have it all. Very excited to start Throne of Glass. So all these I want to start right now, but it's physically impossible for me. But that was my little mini book haul. Since I sold and it was technically kind of free money, I went a little crazy, and I could have gone even more crazy, but I decided to get groceries with the rest of my money. I was proud of myself that at least I was a little bit smart, but I still got some really good books, and I want to read all of them. What do you do? Woe is me. So yeah, I will let you know what I'm going to read next, and I will get back with you guys, but that was my little mini book haul. Let me know if you guys have read any of these. I would love to get your input down in the comments section below. Or if you want to do a buddy, I still haven't done a buddy read, guys, and if any of these you're wanting to read, I will read with you as a buddy, because I would like to do a buddy read. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.